waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by thunder. See the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
And we're back with Season 8, Episode 12 of Genshin Impact. So anyways, let's get into the game, because so much to do and it's a little time to do so.
Broaden their horizons in the world below.
Okay, so last episode we explored that area over there. Which is... if I'm saying this right, Chenyu Vale. So we explored all of this, and well, not all. I mean, yeah, we explored the bulk of it. We didn't explore every little, every little detail, you know. But we saw majority. Okay, so that's what we did in the last episode, and we also continued just a wee little bit of a quest that was up here in this little village here, which was actually by mistake. So there was that. That was the last episode. As for this episode, we're going to be heading down to, or over to, well, down and over, if you will, over to Natlan. Okay, so we're finally going to see how you actually get into Natlan, if you had not been there before, you know, because of the waypoints and all. Like, in other words, like, if you've never been here, you don't have any of these waypoints unlocked, there is one little way to get in there, which is over here. And it's actually a really neat little spot to see, you know, coming through here, so there's that. But then, like, after that, then you, like, never go through here again. Which actually, note, well, I'm not saying quest-wise, but I'm just saying, like, exploration-wise, because, you know, you always just go straight to the waypoints. But anyways, what I was actually wanting to say about that is, actually, there was a point where I actually did go back through here, later down the road after Natlan was added, because like I said, it is a really nice spot, really neat view, which you'll see in just a minute here. And yeah, we're gonna try to cover as much of Natlan as we can. Well, current version of Natlan. Remember, there's still gonna be more added. I believe they're probably definitely gonna add this area here, only because of how the map is. And I want to believe they're gonna add over here. That's what I want to believe, okay? As for over here, I don't know. They could, or they might not. I have no clue. I hope they do later down the road, because I would love to see this connected right down, you know, down here, to have all this connected. That would be great, you know, because that'd actually be stupid if they left this like this for the rest of the game, you know. Which, yeah, it's been bugging me with this spot over here since I began the game, but I have full belief and confidence that they'll fill this in eventually. But yeah. Anyways, let's get moving. So, but yeah. Anyways, there's a final look at where we were at last episode. Which actually, no, I was actually trying to go all the way up here, but based on time, I only made it that far, and yeah. Anyways, let's head on over here so you can see how to get into Natlan and then see Natlan. So, okay, so the closest, well, the closest would be this one, but I think that's actually down below, right?
Sand
yeah.
is the natural enemy of
Well,
fire and civilization. In the desert, ruins are
facing
all
that
that
way,
remain
so
to tell the story of the past.
yeah, we can go this way. Even though I think, if I'm not mistaken, whenever well, you know what? No. Let's do it how I did it. Okay, let's do it how I did. Whenever the first time I ever went to Natlan, I went to this teleport right here because I wanted to look at the map. I wanted to see, like, how far can I see of Natlan. Now, note though, it might be actually a little different here than what I saw then because the map has been added too. Even though I think what we're seeing right now is what was already in the game. Of Natlan, when Natlan was added. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure that and all that was actually there. Yeah, had to been. Yeah, because it's only been just, wait a minute, how was it? Okay, if I remember correctly, the first version of the map, whoops, zoom in a little bit. The barrier would be like kind of like right where I'm drawing right now with the cursor / little icons here. Okay, and actually I think it curved. Then it went up. I can't remember specifically here. Maybe it was like straight up at this part. But yeah, everything to the left, or upper left, I should say, of this invisible line here was not here for version 1 of Natlan. So all this was here. All of this wasn't. Okay. Now, anyways, version 2, I'm pretty sure was just this section here. Well, also this, essentially. And then version 3 was this section. From my understanding. I think. So yeah, but anyways, again, as for the little tour here, starting off where I started, see, this right here is one of the reasons why we really do need to have the map filled in right here. I want to be able to cross this desert right here and go straight to Natlan from here, rather than always having to go through here or teleporting, you know. Anyways, so here's a little tease from over here, and then, of course, there's the pyramid from Sumeru. There's the red sky, which will eventually go bye-bye whenever we eventually complete the story on that one. Oh, what's this covering?
Light it up. Gotcha. Yeah. Skyward. Scatter.
Ow.
Can't run from death.
And sandstorm? Oh, perfect timing. Not. Sandstorm, as neat as that is, we really do need the views right now. The scenery. We need to be able to see. Game? Can you please? Come on, get the sandstorm out of your system. Which just actually sucks, though. I don't normally get to see the sandstorms, and the one time I don't want it to happen, it's happening. Game, please. Oh, for crying out loud. Is it just in that spot, or is it the whole area? No, it's just in that spot. Let's advance the clock one more time from here, and then see if that will shift it. Yeah, so, this goes back to what I've said in multiple episodes, where sometimes the time skip works, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes you gotta teleport around. There we go, okay. There, it finally worked. There's access to an underground area, which we can't go to yet because of not enough story progress. Which, yeah, there's like a whole underground area under this. Well, I wouldn't say a whole underground. I mean, this is... What? It did it again! Game. I quit. I tried. I failed. No, this can't be... No, it can't be location. As in always happening in this spot? No, because whenever I came through here the first time, this didn't happen.
Try and stop me.
What? Okay, it was only in that little spot. Why? Normally storms have a little bit bigger of an area. I don't get it. I just don't understand. Anyways, in terms of things that will be changed as we go through the story, from what I'm understanding of the tornado, that will always stay. As to how, I don't know, because I know for a fact there's stuff there within that tornado that we need to deal with, and I can't access because the tornado's there, so I'm actually confused on that one. Unless it's going to be something a little bit like, this area here. With the dragon, how that windshield is still there, but we can actually now go inside the windshield. Maybe? I don't know. But still, it's just, that tornado is a little different.
Rev the engines.
Okay, so here is the start of our journey to Natlan. Now, originally when I went through here, there was a couple different cutscenes that happened, which I'm pretty sure I did record them. Yeah. However, I think I recorded from the console, so I'd have to pull the footage from the console and get it in the video, in the recording on my computer. I'll have to look into that. But anyways,
Weather like this is perfect for enjoying the outdoors. Want to go for a spin? Here, hop on.
it's like we stepped into a whole new world. Because that's how it felt whenever I first went through here. Months ago, whenever they finally added Natlan. Now, of course, the same can be said about a lot of the areas of the game. But there's just certain spots, though, where it's
Exploration and trials.
just, wow.
Adventuring is right up my alley.
Massive, wow. Anyways, this is a nice spot to take a vacation. But what really, really gets me is how small this spot is, okay? But yet, when you're looking at it like this, it's so massive. Like, look at this. Like, I'm just walking to the water here, and just you can just get a sense of how large the place is. It's not like you just take 2 steps and you've gone through the area, is what I'm getting at. And yes, I'm going through the water. I should be going over there, but I just kind of wanted to go through the center here a little bit. Now, again, if we were going by story, then yeah, we wouldn't be able to see that red energy from over there. We'd just see the top of the pyramid.
Try and stop me!
Oh, wait a minute. No, I was supposed to be going through the water. What am I thinking? Okay, yeah, see, this is why this needs extended. This is a little ridiculous. Having the land right here and be like, oh, no, you don't want to go on it. However, I could have sworn I went on the land, though. Maybe not. Maybe I did go through the water. But anyways, now that we're in Natlan, I now have an extended energy bar for the special abilities of Natlan characters, such as this character. How we were able to go across the water there a little bit longer. Actually, here, let me show. Yeah, as you can see at the bottom of the screen, as I pointed this out in an earlier episode. Whoops. Oh, no, I actually had it. That reddish, orangish gauge at the bottom. It's going to allow us to use our abilities longer. So if we do this, and then the normal gauge drains all the way out, and then boom, you can see now we're using up the additional gauge at the bottom.
Rev the engines!
Oh, wait a minute, did the timer... No, couldn't have. Wait, what? How? Okay, no, that I'm a little confused on how I just was able to extend the base timer. how she basically reused the skill. I don't know how that happened. I didn't see the cooldown timer pop up. Oh, how far down can we go? I didn't actually go all the way over here whenever I came through here last time. Because actually last time I think the game pulled me into a cutscene not that long after I started hitting land here.
Take it easy.
But yeah, as we can see here, with it being water just south of us, yeah, all they need to do is just, like, bridge the gap here, land-wise, you know, which actually, well, I think it curves inwards and then comes down. Well, no, that looks like beach right there, so maybe it's, like, right there. Yeah, maybe it's like that. But either way, they still need to, like, bridge the gap entirely here, so of course we can go across the sand, and the fact we'll have some additional water. That would be nice. I don't care if there's nothing out in the water. I just want more water. I want more map of that. You know, like here, okay? Like, guess what? There's nothing here. But still, I love the fact that I can actually go from down here to up here and vice versa, you know? That's what I'm getting at. I love that. I hate this, this crap here where we can't go, just can't go there. And we need more special energy, whatever it's called. Now, anyways, as I did explain briefly in a previous episode, now if I'm in Natlan, and I want to switch to a Natlan character that has a special ability, like, say, the Super Saiyan Girl's bike, okay, while I'm running on land here, with any other character, if I switch over to the Super Saiyan Girl, boop, she brought out her bike. Now, from here, I can just simply... Oh, well, okay, that backfired. I guess I'm going to have to show it in a minute here. Very bad timing. Okay, so as I was saying, we're running with the Yelan, and then all of a sudden, boom, switch over. Now we're at the bike. However, look, you see how that gauge on the side was real small there? It only gave us like a few little ticks on the bar there. Well, if I immediately would then use Super Saiyan Girl's bike ability before that gauge goes out, then boom, I can basically just refill that gauge entirely as if we're using it for the first time. But by switching characters, like, you know, from here to here, it gives me an additional second or two of her bike ability before I actually activate it normally to get the full however many seconds that normally is. Okay. Now with the other girl here, if I'm in the air, or if I even jump like this, then I can activate her special and then do the same thing. It's really neat. Really, really, really neat. Anyways, we're getting ahead of ourselves here because I'm just flying around and not even using the camera here. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So, from here, looking around. The best example I can give with this map is, hey, look, we've gone to the Lion King's realm. And we really need a charge of energy. I'm not sure where... Oh, well, you know what? I think there's a teleporter up ahead. I can just use that to recharge my energy. Now, with the people from this part of the Genshin Impact world, they're into graffiti. As you can obviously see right there, and you'll see more and more of it as we go along. Okay, that should have recharged our Natlan gauge. Alright, just give her a second. If she does the right animation. Oh, hold on, I better pull her forwards. While we're waiting for her to do her animation, you can see the characters in the back do theirs. Okay, she's getting warmed up. Oh, here we go. What the? That character popped in late. What? Oh, I think I see what happened. Maybe it was based on a timer. Certain characters are in certain spots, certain times, and I think we literally just hit that spot just as that character's timer for where they are meant to be at X time probably just changed. In other words, no different than if you're standing in, say, one of the cities, and then you go ahead and change the in-game clock here. You'll notice on how characters will either appear or vanish based on where you're at, based on their own time frame as to where they're supposed to be at X time. Wait, is this a door we can go into? No. Now, in Natlan, there's different factions, if you will. Best way I can say it. And you have... and no, this is going to be the best way I can say this. A faction that's more for, like, the earth, the ground. Okay, and then you have a faction that's more into water. Then you have another faction that's more into air. Okay, and they'll be also representing the animal that or creature that the type goes with. Like, for example, down there you can see that's the creature that represents for the land. And I note I did show this also in a previous episode as well, but I'm just re-showing now since we're actually going through this officially for the
Let's ride. Try and stop me.
map tour. Also, look how cute. There's other cute animals we've passed before, like ones that look like penguins and. Oh wait, no, is the penguins in this room or are they in? Wait, now I'm goofing up which animals are which. I know we have something that looks like penguins, kind of. They're either in Fontaine or they're in Natlan. I want to say No, I think they were in Fontaine. Well, anyways, we'll be seeing more animals and creatures as we go along. Now, like I've also said in a previous episode, I don't have any information as to when this is, but every so often, that volcano will erupt. But like I said, I don't know its schedule as to when it erupts. I don't know if it's just completely random, if there is an actual time schedule. I have no idea. But anyways, I'm assuming that our next addition to Natlan will give us the volcano portion of the map.
I can do it. No, I can't. I can do it. Oh, it's fine. I can definitely do it. Right?
So in this region, you'll see giraffes. Like that. Unless you want to call that a bronchiosaurus, but, best guess is giraffe. Or, of course, you can just, you know, refer to, at least some of the creatures, like the ones we can take over, as I've shown in previous episodes, previous episode. You can just call these creatures Pokemon. But then we'll be getting the copyright issues. So, yeah, if I come over here, if you missed the episode where I showed this off. Oh, wait a minute, I don't think I can take control of those ones. Oh, wait. Wait, is there one in the wild here that's not next to a person? Screw it. Sorry about this. Oh, wait, you're the bad guy. I forgot. As you can see, they're not much for fighting, at least whenever we're in control of them. But the creatures, they do have a lot of health. Wait, how did she take damage? I was using her and her. Somehow she's the one I had to give health to. I don't get that. Whoops. Oh, here, if we do this... Let's see. And then switch to that. There we go. So even she has her own little vehicle.
Let's ride. Let's ride.
Wait, what? Oh, I must have not timed that right. A little hard to time things when I can't see the gauges. Ruh-roh.
Right here.
Okay, we might have to do some teleporting because since this is still new, it's a little hard to find my way around. Unless I just go east and then south, that might work. But then again,
If you're bored,
well,
why don't we take a look at my collection together? If something catches your eye, feel free to take it.
you're seeing the majority of this area just from here alone, for what I'm looking at here. Even though there is actually an underground area. I don't know. We're just gonna go in a direction and hope for the best. It's kind of hard to figure out, like, the exact tour for this region. Now, as for these giant giraffe slash bronchiosaurus slash whatever you want to call these, okay, you can't actually hurt them. They're invincible. Like, I can just sit here and do this for... Uh-oh. Oh! Okay, well, he can attack back. But, yeah, other than that... Oh, didn't even really do any damage. I thought he, like, really messed me up. But anyways, like I was saying though, you can't, like I said, you can't kill them. You can't harm them, and Which is good. You know, I'm glad you can't take them down, because there's no reason to. Now, normally, if you have the certain character that can do the same ability as those green creatures... Oh, go figure. So they go in the camera, then it dipped the camera down. Those things there. Okay, if you have the same character... Or, sorry, a character that has the same ability as those creatures, then you could just simply use their ability to grapple onto that green grapple hook thing there, and then grab the Natlan Oculus? What's it called here? No, I'm sorry. Ha! Wait, no, it's not called the region. It's called the ability. Okay, it's sorry, Pyro Oculus. So that's why I had to check. Yeah, I don't know why I was thinking Natlan Oculus. Is there anything? No, okay, they're all... yeah. But anyways, now if you don't have said character, again, you could just go over there. Like, I could just go over there, grab that Pokemon, that creature, that whatever you want to call it, and then, you know, come over here and use its ability. But you know what? Screw it. I'll just do it just to show. Sorry. So with any of them, even when you're fighting, you can just easily switch over into it, like this. Adoop. Now, sadly, this is as fast as you can go. You can't run with the creatures, so that's anything I don't like about them. Let's see. And by pulling on these special little grapple hooks, they'll actually create these little platforms for a little bit. Oh, a chest. Good thing I came up here. Whoa. Oh, it's the flying squirrels. Looky. That's neat. Wait a minute. Why do they have a, they got like a certain glowing trail coming from them. Has that always been the case? Look how cute. As for the underground area, we can access it from, I believe, here? Yes, here. One of the underground areas. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That's the only problem when running in Natlan, where, say if I just simply want to switch it to a character and I don't actually want to activate their ability, yeah, I mean, it's an amazing thing to be able to do. I love it, but there is times where I wish I could just switch while running And see, the thing is, I keep forgetting about that. You know, I keep forgetting that if I don't want to use their ability, I gotta like stop, and then switch, and then resume running. But anyways, as we can see right here, that is another boss you can take on right there. Which, you know what, let's just show it real quick, just a little bit of it. Which actually, if I'm not mistaken, I had to actually take on that boss for this character here. I'm not actually going to fight it right now, just simply showing... Oh! That was bad. Wait, why is there a shield? What? Hold up. Something's wrong here. Game? Why is there a shield here? This never happened before. Well, I mean, I don't know about this specific boss, but I mean, like, normally when you go against bosses in this game, you know, you can walk away. Whoa. Never seen that attack before. Okay, that wasn't supposed to happen. Anyways, continuing on our little tour here. Now, I don't actually know how far we can go around down here. I never actually took the time to look around. From my understanding, it's just a small little room here, so to speak. Because a lot of bosses will have this. Well, they'll have like a little room around them, and that's about it. Yeah, see, it doesn't go far. Now, anyways, to get out of here, you either have to climb out, which is the long, lengthy way, or you just use a teleporter, as usual. And that even goes for the upper area, like from here. You know, you gotta climb your way out, all the way back to the surface. Wait, which way am I facing? Yeah, okay, I'm facing the right way.
Let's ride. Rev the engines.
What the? Oh. Oops! Still in battle. Hey. Leave us alone. Oh, for crying out loud. I just left that one in. Oh, good gosh. Now we aggravated them. What is that? Whoa, no. Oh. That is a very, very, very difficult enemy. Now, no, I should say tough enemy, not difficult. Like, as long as you have the right team, then you're fine.
The campaign begins.
A walk would be nice.
Shine. Light it up.
Like here, I'm just gonna basically just easily get through this boss thanks to these characters. Now, if it wasn't for, like, say these, like even just the character I'm using right now, this would normally be way more difficult. But with this character here alone, I can just basically wipe out enemies from afar and not even have any trouble with it. But yeah, if you didn't have, like I said, this character here, this character, whatever, then yeah, you're gonna have a hard time. Just depends on who you use. Of course, I made that look so easy, you know, with these particular characters. That's why I use these particular characters. As for what that thing is, I have no idea. Yeah, I have no clue what that is, and I'm not even going to try to look at it right now. Oh, wait. Do they have... Yeah.
Let's go get ourselves some answers.
Now, with the enemies in Natlan versus enemies anywhere else, they actually have like a detection system. Which I don't know why the rest of the game doesn't have this. Like, as soon as the enemies in the other realm, or not realms, other areas, as soon as they detect you, boom, they immediately go after you. Whereas the enemies here, what I'm saying about this detection system is, watch, right there, ooh, right there. You see how he put a question mark above his head? He's like, wait, what? Is that something over there? And it kind of gives you a little warning, whereas if, you know, so you can move away, whereas anywhere else, any other enemy would have just immediately ran up here and started attacking me. These ones are a little bit nicer, if you will. Like here. See? Now, if I get closer...
It'll be on your head if we fight. If you're scared, just let's hope.
You see how he was giving me warning and stuff? Yeah, now we're in combat because of the fact that I invaded his space too long and got him real mad.
Let's finish this next time.
That was quick.
Do you also like collecting shiny rocks? I mean, who wouldn't want to? They're so pretty.
Okay, so now we're going to start to see a different part of Natlan. Where so far you've just seen basically the same thing, but now we have like different oh, I can't think of the word. Well, either way, it's gonna be different. I'm sorry, I can't think of the word right now. Also, I'm not sure what this is.
Let's finish this fast.
Here comes.
Looks like a meteor struck here. Have I been here? Whoa! Yeah, this looks like some kind of meteor. Well, then again, it... Wait a minute, I don't know. What the heck is this thing? Well, I mean, if we would talk to that kid, maybe there's a quest tied to this. Which I hope. Ooh, hello! I have not seen this before. Well, because I've never been here before.
Look at all these shiny rocks.
Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Now, this girl here, her ability is a little bit like that creature we just used. A little bit. Also, am I over too far? Yeah. Okay, so I've not really been over here too much. Actually, no, I don't think I've ever been over here at all. I know I've been through here. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've actually come over here. I think, like, whenever I went to go get that, I think I went down there to, like, right there. Whoops. There, and then went this way. So, yeah, we're gonna have to branch over here at some point so you can see this part. But anyways, you can see, like, the coloring. Like how this is more dark green stuff, whereas this is more orange, and then this is light green, and yeah. Okay, so here we can actually see the land. Yeah, it's... See, this is what kills me. This is what kills me right here. The land is there. It's actually there, which actually I didn't even know, honestly. This is actually the first time I'm actually looking at this. The land is physically there.
Instead of
Look at
confining themselves to the
So,
heaven.
why? Why is this like this? I will never understand this mentality as to why this is blocked. They should have... If anything, if they really did want us to come through this little spot here, okay? I mean, if that was the case, then why didn't they at least, like, leave this blocked up like this, okay? And but allow the playable map right here. This line I'm drawing, or even from here and go at an angle up to there, or even just come straight down then over, something. Why is this not here? Now, I mean, yes, everything else is being slowly added because of story and stuff, but literally this right here is just, it's part of the original map, the first zone, and
their horizons and the...
I can't see how they would take a major story piece from that whenever the major story is all the way, everything over here. Like, in other words, it's just a side area, if you will. So why is it not in the game yet? Well, anyways, again, like I've said, they better make that playable at some point so then we can, go back and forth. Oh, where are we on time? Okay, we're good. Now, in terms of the Natlan... Whoops, wrong one. Okay, note, I went here, like that, because I used to have... this menu there. But then recently I changed it once I learned about being able to turn off the HUD. Okay, so anyways, as I was saying, in terms of Natlan characters, we have this character, this character, this character, him, her, and her. That's it, I think. Yeah. I don't know where she's from. We just got her. I don't even know where she's from. Her, I don't know where she's from, but I feel like she's from Inazuma. Just saying. I don't know. I mean, does it say? Wait, no, this game never says. Oh, no, there it is. There it does say. I'm sorry. Affiliation, Inazuma. Yes, okay, she's Inazuma. Oops. Oh, Chen Yu Vale. Okay, she's Chen Yu Vale. I should have known that. Actually, I should have known that. That was stupid on my part. She's literally the Archon from Natlan, from my understanding. Does it say? Well, it says the leader. So yeah, I'm guessing. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? This girl might be well, no, I'm pretty sure she's Natlan. Mictla. Yeah, she's gotta be Natlan. That's gotta be Natlan. Yeah, Natlan. No, I know he's Natlan. Yep. Also Natlan. Now I know he's Natlan. Yep. And of course I know she's Natlan, definitely. Because actually these two, well actually no, I'm sorry, these three characters. Well, actually no, 5 actually. Yeah, these 5 specific characters were specifically the different factions of Natlan. Well, actually though, wait a minute, isn't she the same one as her? I can't remember. Because she's the water faction. She's the earth faction. He's the... We'll call it the jungle faction. Swinging on vines and stuff. She's land. He's air. She's air. Who is this girl from? I mean, where's she from? Fontaine. Oh, I should have known. And what's she? What, Inazuma? No. Fortress of... No, she's Fontaine. I know she's Fontaine. He should be Sumeru. She's Fontaine. Inazuma? Nope, Fontaine. Crap. Okay, that one... Oh, you know what? I should have known because there was a event with her on that one. Drats. Okay, she's that Vale place. Chen Yu Vale. He's Chen Yu Vale. Fontaine, and Fontaine. And then from on back, then we go back to oh wait, no, he's also Fontaine. What am I talking about? Yeah, okay, he's Fontaine. Yeah, as I said, Fontaine. Of course, she's Sumeru. And then, yeah, I'm not going to go all the way back, but it's just showing the most recent. Want to skip those enemies down there.
Rev the engines.
Oh yeah, that's an enemy if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Whoops, that backfired. Where was she aiming? Oh, real quick. Hold on. I just now remembered something I gotta do real quick. First I wanted to do that, just to clear the, clear that real quick. But no, the thing I need to do is something that normally I do off camera, but it just so happens I was going to do on camera this time so you can actually see what I was talking about in a previous episode. With the... that one little change to the... what do you call it? Character on Expedition. So... what used to be, and this, again, I said this a couple episodes ago, it used to be where once you claim all of the stuff from each character from each region, you know, then you'd have to go back through and reselect every single character for every single spot. It was very, very annoying, whereas now I can just do all this in the click of just 2 buttons, okay? First, all I have to do is click Claim All, which I'm pretty sure Claim All existed before. But now, as we can see at the bottom of the screen, I can hit Dispatch again. And it'll put the exact same characters in the exact same spots. Which is how it should have been from the beginning. So anyways, I'm so thankful that's there. That way I can just go in here, click, click, I'm done. Don't have to memorize who's on what, or don't have to memorize, you know, this or that. It's just, oh, it was just too much before. Anyways, the place we're at right now, you'll see later. We might have to make Natlan here into a 2-parter. As in, like, show half in this episode, half in the other episode. Because it's such a big map to be able to show all in one episode. Now, I've never been up there, though. Even though I do know I can go... well, at least I'm pretty sure I can go up there. I haven't actually tried. Well, actually, no. Let me rephrase this. When I first went over there, I couldn't go up there because I didn't have the right character, even though I wasn't actually sure if I could use one of the creatures or not. But then, it wasn't until later on I found out that my one character, this one here, which I recently got, she has the ability to ride the energy lines or whatever they're called to be able to get up there, but I don't know where the start point is to be able to get up there, and I haven't actually tried to climb up there yet to see if that would even work. Note, I've not really explored this spot yet. I've been through here, you know, to activate this, and I think I came by this spot during an event. But in terms of actually, literally just stopping and looking around and thoroughly exploring, no, I've not done that yet. Okay, so it looks like we can destroy this. As to how, I'm not sure. Wait a minute. My one character has... Oh, that's right, he's down here. My one character has an ability to absorb graffiti and other things, which there's nothing here to absorb. Oh, we have to destroy that somehow in order to get to the graffiti on the wall. Yes, that graffiti right there is something he can absorb, but how to destroy that, I have no idea. I know there's a way to trigger these little things, but I don't know how.
Farewell.
Nope. Wait, what? Oh, how do you trigger these little things? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. And I don't know. Is there any jump? Whoa! No, there's no jump chargers. Ah, biscuits. Oh, that was dumb. I hit the wrong button. You did not just do that. Great. Now he's not a leveled character, so super weak. One little hit could kill him. I have no idea. Even though I think I need one of the green creatures for this, if I'm not mistaken. As for this, I have no idea what this is. Oh, that backfired. Game, stop it. Thank you.
Let's burn this breeze.
Oh yeah, this is always neat. Watch this. Oh, after this, hold on. Easy way to take out some enemies.
You can always tell which ones are right for the picking by the sound they make when you tap them.
These are the water creatures, as I showed in a previous episode. Which, of course, now... Wrong button. Of course, if I had this character, I'd be able to have the water abilities. If I had this character, I'd be able to have the jumping abilities. Or, I'm sorry, not jumping abilities, swinging abilities. Okay, now we're back to where we left off. Oh, that backfired. Okay, so that didn't work. Oh, and there was a thing right there. I'm not exactly good with the creatures. I fully understand how to use them properly. Like, I know what they do. It's just that I'm not good at using them. Well, even though I'm not actually 100% sure on this one. Because all he does is swim around. These creatures, but... Uh-oh. I can't figure out what their special is. Even though, yeah, I could just look at... the HUD still. Now, this part of the map... Oh, wait, no. Is it this part? No, that's over there. So then what's over here? Yeah, okay, so this part of the map is not actually on the map. As funny as that is. Oh my god, are you kidding me? And then she wouldn't even grab.
Let's ride. Phew.
Oh. So there is apparently a cooldown on that.
Right here.
Yeah, this is kind of cheating a little bit what I'm doing, but hey, it works, so that's all that matters.
Try and stop me.
Basically, if you use, of course, as you just saw, this character, her special ability, and then go against the wall that's slightly slant. Well, it's not straight up and down. You know, it's got a little bit of an angle on it. Then yeah, you can do what you just saw me do. But if it's like straight up and down, then no, you can't do that. As for the story behind this spot here, I have no idea.
Let's fly.
Time to go. Time to go.
I'm kind of using their abilities right now to allow us to go farther. Otherwise, we would have had to have landed by now. I don't know how much more Natlan energy I got left.
Time to go. Time to go.
Okay, here's one of the spots we can use with this character, I think. Yeah, there we go. Which this is how I'm assuming we're supposed to get up to that those rocks or whatever they are up in the sky back there. As to how, I mean, where the point is, I'm not sure. Okay, there, we just got to recharge on our Natlan ability. Or, Natlan energy. Okay, so here... Note, I don't know the name of these things. I mean, sorry, I don't know how to pronounce the name of these little creatures, which here, I'll bring it up on the screen. Which the funny thing is, these creatures are also in my other game, Disney Dreamlight Valley. And even in that game, I don't know how you pronounce the name of this creature. That's if I can find it. No, it should be at the bottom. Ah, there, these things. Yeah, I have no idea how you pronounce it. I've heard it, and even hearing it, I still can never remember how to pronounce it. And that's like a lot of other things. So don't ask me to pronounce it. Even if you tell me it, I'll forget it in 3 seconds or less. But they are cute. Oh, yeah, what was it? Whoa, what the heck? Wrong button. What was in? I should have looked for those things I was saying about the penguins. So I'm pretty sure it was this game. Ah, yeah. Here. Where are they at? Where are they at? Come on. Where? It doesn't say. Oh, for crying out loud. That whole write-up doesn't say, unless I missed it. It doesn't say where they're at, whether it's Natlan or if it's Fontaine. I can't remember. But I remembered about the things that are like penguins. I want to say it's Fontaine. Yeah, I really want to say it's Fontaine, but hey, who knows? Maybe it is Natlan. Well, you know what? Maybe it actually is Natlan because the position of where it's at on the thing here. Because everything here is in order. By how things have been added. Yeah, because this is Sumeru. That thing's from Sumeru. And then somewhere along here it switches over to Natlan. Or sorry, no, sorry, Fontaine. Fontaine, which actually, I think this is in Fontaine, if I'm not mistaken. So, and then somewhere along here it switches over to Natlan. Which I think that's Natlan. I know that's Natlan. I know that's... Yeah, okay, then it's Natlan, then. But yeah, these penguins are essentially somewhere's in Natlan. Oh no! I killed it! No. It's decided to go to sleep. It was bored with me. And this one's keeping watch. Oh no! I killed another one! But yeah, if you want to see wildlife, Natlan is your place to go. Oh, it's a baby! Of the little, water creatures. I don't normally see the babies of, that creature. Now, where am I at? I'm here. Okay, if we keep going straight, then turn a little bit. Oh, look! Oh, we cut the tail end of it. No. Okay, looking at the time. Okay, so it's not based on any specific time, like, you know, like on the hour or on the half an hour. No, it's not that. I need to take the time to look it up on the internet and find out what the actual timer is of that thing. Yeah, it's not even based on an in-game time. Whoops. Oh no. I caught my character on fire. Okay, I did not know. Well, I've not really looked around too much here, so I didn't know about this little spot here. Yay, another spin crystal. Yes. But anyways, one thing you'll notice different about Natlan versus all the other regions of the world is the population, the people. It seems way more of a populated slash fun slash social region. In all those different categories. So, like, population, as in you'll see way more NPCs throughout Natlan than you'll see in the other regions of the game. Whoa! In terms of fun, you'll see way more people looking like they're having fun and stuff, from doing what they love, from the graffiti stuff to just running around to even just sitting down like this, just admiring the view. Then you have social, as in like this. Way more stuff like that.
No one can catch me.
Now, granted, though, we've not seen that much in this tour so far, but trust me, it is. I mean, if I go to the other places where you see, like, the mass amount of people, like, say, there, and where's the other one? There, and of course more from here, and then, like, basically the main spots where you see people would be here. Whoops. here. You can actually see people, I think there? I can't remember. You'll see people, of course, where we're at, right? Wait, where are we at? There. 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 Yeah, like this whole massive area. Down here, this massive area. So I mean, like here, if we would count each one of these as like a city, just as an example, okay, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's talking about the big areas. Wait, at least I think this one here is a city. Hold on, do we have a teleport for this specific spot? No. Let's go back here. So I actually want to double check on this one. This one I can't actually remember offhand. Because this is still new to me. Very, very new to me. Well, I mean, the whole area is new to me, so to speak. But I mean, like, this literally is more new than, say, this. And of course, like I said, this is the newest. Alright, next teleporter, we'll go and check it out real quick. Well, actually, yeah, in a minute. But definitely take note of the people. Take note of how many there is. Take note of what they're doing. Take note of every little thing you see. Because you can even, like I said, even find more people out in the wild and stuff. Like with the graffiti stuff. Like even when we passed this area. I can't remember specifically where it was at. I remember seeing... Oh, no, it was actually like right... I think when we were coming down from here, there was even people like right there. But anyways, like I said, I know there should be people there. There should be people in numerous places. Now, of course, you also find... Yes, you also find the human enemies and stuff. But I'm not counting them. Oh, another spin crystal. I'm counting only the friendly NPCs and stuff as people for what I'm talking about. Oh, wait, that was teleporter there. Okay, we can use that one. Alright, let me just double check over here real quick. If there's people over here. I'm pretty sure there was. Yeah. Yeah, this is one of the places I would kind of label as a city. Kind of. Again, kind of. Let me see. I haven't really done too much looking around here, so I'm not sure about the amount of people. Population. Yeah, if there's people in each of these spots here... Here, we'll just do it this way. Then I'll count it as a city, so to speak. You know, not your traditional city-wise. I'm just, you know, we're talking this game-wise. Okay, I know there's people there. Should be people down here. Yes, okay, yeah, there's people there. And then that means there should be people there. Okay, yeah, so I can count this as a city, definitely. As for this one, just to quickly show real quick, but don't worry, we'll be coming through here later on. Yeah, this is one of the ones I labeled as a city. You can even see people right on the side, right on the right side of the screen. Just to give a little example there. But again, we'll be checking that out later. But again, this is why I was saying before we're going to have to make this into a two-parter, because so far we've seen more of the land and whatnot. Even though, and actually so far we've only seen just this section here. So far, in one episode. Okay? We still... Well, okay, there was a little bit of this. But, we still need to check out this section. This section. This section. This section. Which, this section here makes me feel like Dark Souls. Yeah, just leave it at that. In terms of design, you'll see. I'll explain when we get to that. And then there's this, which I'm not sure about. Oh, you know what? This one I actually started by mistake. And I'll explain more about that when we get to it. Whenever that is. Yeah, Natlan's not even done yet, and we gotta split this into multiple episodes. For how big it is, I mean. Now note, along this tour, I'm even seeing some new things and stuff, so I haven't even been going to, like, the spots I go to. See, whenever I have to come over to Natlan for, like, grinding this or that, or for an event or whatever, I'm in certain spots and I go to select, teleports, you know, waypoints and stuff. Whereas here, we're just going everywhere and anywhere, and I don't normally do that. I mean, I don't normally do that for new areas, I'm gonna say, until, you know, we've gone through them like this. So, like, now that I've actually gone through, you know, these previous areas, I was gonna scroll the way over, forget it. Just now I can actually roam around more. Or, like, if we go through a certain spot and I know, like, oh, I didn't trigger a quest. Okay, then I know I can go through there off camera, knowing that, oh, good. I won't actually trigger a quest if I go in this spot and look around. Yeah. This spot here is very, very, very isolated. In terms of, like, the feel and the scenery and stuff, for how grouped everything is and how tall the trees are and stuff. I mean, even though, yes, you'll see those trees elsewhere, you'll see this stuff. It's just what I'm getting at. It's like this tiny little like home like spot. Like if you're living here, like, oh hey, you're safe. You got rock walls around you. You got this nice fog. You got shade. You got wait, which way am I facing? Yeah. It's a nice place. Oh, also, this girl's side ability, watch this. Not only does it attack enemies, but also it works on mining. Even though it's not the best, I do not recommend using it for mining, but it can be used for mining. Wait, is he full health? Oh, I didn't even have to do it that way. Yeah, should be. Oh, okay, she needed health, that's what it was.
Yeah, let...
Okay, do we have enough time to cover this part in this episode? Yeah, sure. And then maybe next episode we'll come down here, do this part, and then start covering the newer areas. Even though we'll have to come up here at some point. And there. Yeah. So where we're heading now is essentially the main hub for Natlan that I'm aware of. I mean, I don't know what the game considers the hub, but I'm considering it as the hub because of where things are at. Like, for example, this is where you find the Adventurers Guild, the blacksmith, there, the crafting station, you know, all your stuff, okay? Plus, it's, I believe, the largest location of NPCs, and it's also a coliseum of sorts. I don't know if coliseum is the right word I want to use for this. But yeah, because of all those factors, I count this as the main hub. Which I should go across the normal way. I think originally I did actually just glide on over, but we should go across the normal way.
Try and stop me!
This place was in the advertisements and stuff back whenever Natlan was originally being shown. Well, I wouldn't say the first trailer. I think it was like second trailer or whatever it was.
Rev the engines!
Now, I've not actually thoroughly explored this place yet. Like most of Natlan's main cities. A major story piece will happen here, but as to what that is exactly, I don't know. I just know from trailer.
Hey, not a bad hop.
And that it has something to do with this character here. The Super Saiyan girl. Whoops. Aw, you can't sit down. I was hoping you could sit down with this character. Oh, look, some seats. Maybe we can sit down here. And no. Oh, spin crystal. It was right in front of my face. Didn't even see it. Oh, yes, we can. We can sit down. Nice. Okay, let the games begin. Da 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 da.
I was too sure of myself.
Oh, another chest.
The rewards of an adventure worth remembering.
Okay, now in terms of what I've seen. Whoops. Okay, up here is the blacksmith. Which it was actually here where... Well, no, I don't think it was specifically here. I think I just simply used this spot. But... It was through the blacksmith, and I remember I had to do a... Well, I had to do something. I can't remember what it was specifically. I remember I had to go out of my way for... to get a certain weapon, which one was... Oh, it was this one. It was this one. Oh, I think what it was, I had to go out of my way to get this thing, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's what it was. I had to go out of my way to get this thing. In order to get this for this character. Yeah, and actually the reason why is for two things. And one, the fact it matches the character nicely, beautifully. I think it was designed for this character. But also the stats. The stat was the main reason I had to go out of my way for this. Because the this particular polearm has a defense stat on it, which I don't believe any other polearms have defense. In terms of the 4 stars, no. Do I have any for 3? No. Okay, so no. Yeah, I had no other polearm weapon that had a defense stat on it. So, yeah, and she needed defense due to something here. I can't remember what it was or where it's at. Oh, there it is. If I can zoom in. Right there in the middle where it says when present, blah, blah, blah. Dealing Night Soul aligned AoE geo damage based on her defense. There it is. Oh, and even at the bottom of the screen, yeah, defense. Based on her defense. So there was stuff like that, and then yeah, like this one here, based on her defense. Here's another one. Turbo Trolley's damage increased by 20% based on her defense. So yeah, as you can see, I needed defense stat, even though with her main stats, I gave her, well, of course, you know, the normal HP and attack, duh. But we have attack, then geo damage, and defense. So I kind of like, she's all like all-rounder, if you will. You know, in terms of all that stuff. Even though there's times where I feel like I should just swap out the defense and go straight for attack or something, because she's a very weak character. But yeah, she's got defense there, and then of course the extra defense here, which helps since I have, you know, geo and attack here. So hey, the extra defense helps. feel like that one weapon I was just looking at is one of the weapons I have. Right. Maybe not. Oh, wait, I think it was under the swords. Yeah, here. Oh, it's... Okay, no, it's not the same design. Oh, which, no, whenever I went for the special weapon for this character here, which is the only 5-star weapon I ever went for the weapon banner for, I was able to get this weapon here, 2 of them anyways, as well when I was on that weapon banner. So, that worked out. I've been saving the other weapon I just showed for a Natlan character that it matches later on down the road. If there is a Natlan character I get that it matches.
Ooh, what happens next? The next step of the plan's gonna be super awesome.
Yeah, so as you can see here, this character looks a little bit like the enemies that we fight. It's kind of screwy, a little bit. You know, you'll find characters out in the wild that you fight that are also supposedly in areas where you don't fight them. And same thing goes with the creatures. You know, if you find a creature in the wild, it'll fight you. But if you find a creature that's tamed, then no, of course, not going to fight you. Which, of course, is normally the case with every other game out there. But I'm just saying, like, this game, yes, you can still find that stuff as well. You know, finding both tamed versions and or nice versions versus evil versions and / untamed versions. Okay, now, a lot of these different spots here I have not actually looked at yet. Now, oh, wait, no, I think I did come through here just briefly. Oh, can you move these? No. Aw.
Temperature should be just right at the moment.
No, the sacred flames is huge. You still can't. Will this work?
Now this should lead us to that spot I showed earlier with with Catherine and whatnot. I almost kind of want to call this like the shopping district. Oh, here.
Add Astra.
I hope, and I know I've said this before, I hope, and 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 I hope, that someday, in this game, they'll explain how they have full androids like Catherine here. Because she is an android. She is straight up an android. Because we've seen all types of robots and stuff, but we've never seen full cyborg / androids. Whoa, lighting shifted. There we go.
Is the ability to not get lost some sort of...
You might want to get a guide if you're not familiar with the area.
I'm not actually talking to any of these people, so... Ooh, new stuff. Yes. Yeah, I was too afraid to talk to people off camera in this area because, well, I just didn't want to start anything by mistake. So, at least maybe now we can try to find where all the actual shops are at. Alright, so here's something new. Huh, that's cute. Okay, so what do we have here? Barbecue beef heart skewers? Skewers, yeah. Okay, grain fruit chips. And grilled fish and mint sauce. Hmm. Oh, wait. The whole reason why I went in there was to do this. Okay, so if we found one shop there, but that was just a small version, where is the main one? The one where you can actually buy all the stuff. Oh. Wait, what? He's selling it? Yeah, this is actually what I was kind of talking about but I know there's another shop, though, that's like this. It has a bunch of stuff.
I'm heading east. Best day to see you.
Hmm. Oh. I didn't know that. How about here? Can we... Missing package. Ooh, you know what? That's a quest. All right, let's continue that later on. If we ever get to it. I mean, there's still millions of things in past regions. I mean, if I... Oh my god. In order to catch up the entire game, I'd have to literally play this entire game for like an entire year. And we'd have to get so many seasons in just 1 year alone just to catch up. Because we've never even done any of the friendship quest stuff. Whatever it's called. Oh, and here we go again. Okay, so I can't buy the special things from this region, just like I can't buy from Fontaine and Sumeru yet. Basically... Here, actually, let me show. Let me show an example of this. Which actually, it would be a good thing I come over here anyways, because I did want to show something else. Something brand new. So anyways, this place here is one of these special... I don't know what you even want to call it. We'll call it souvenir shop, okay? Yeah, souvenir shop, which you just saw a minute ago over in Natlan and its other places as well of the map. Well, anyways, this place, before we finished Inazuma's storyline, I couldn't buy from here. I wasn't allowed to buy from here until we finished Inazuma's storyline. So I'm going to assume the same thing of the other regions. You know, that we have to finish the other regions before we can actually buy the select stuff, which in this case, it was just stuff for the Serenity Pot, but still. Now, anyways, the other thing I actually wanted to actually show here, which actually I've been wanting to show for a couple days, which, note, I didn't even know this was a thing until I found out about it on a YouTube video that was talking about all the changes and stuff. I'm like, whoa, what? That basically, since this latest update, they've now added a new spot you can go into whenever you want. Now, I don't know if this was tied to a quest, and maybe you can only go in there once before. And let's say if it was, well, now you can freely go in there whether you've been through the quest or not, which is this location here, which is found here on the map. Oh, it actually has an icon. Okay, I didn't know that. That's also new, because honestly, that icon was not there before the update. And actually, I haven't even really been over here since the update, but that much. I think I was over here like once or whatever. But yeah, okay, so here we go. It is the bathhouse, surprisingly, and it's actually almost across, but not, you know, like at an angle from this place, which we were here, you know, and of course there's the souvenir place, and then this place. So anyway, let's go in. And you know what? After we're done with this bathhouse here, we'll end this episode, and then we'll continue the Natlan tour in next episode, and we'll continue with where we left off. You know, in this place here, okay? And also, oh yeah, that's another thing. That, right there, right what I just showed is another reason why I consider that the HUD right there. Or not HUD. Hub. Sorry, hub. It's like if you click on Natlan from here, it takes you here. So, I mean, come on, that's the hub. That's totally the hub of Natlan. Kind of like how if I click Fontaine, it takes us to the main city there. Sumeru, it takes us to the main Sumeru city there. Inazuma, the main place there. Lilu, there. Again, main place. Yeah, so I guess this, if anything, is the 100% proof of what I've been saying. You know, like, hey, that's the hub. However, I don't. Yeah, as for here, there is really no hub. It just takes you to the center of that place, and then here, same thing. There's no real true hub, other than the fact that it takes you here, because I think this is actually the first zone you arrive to for the chasm. And as for the Serenity Pot, then it just takes you to your house where, you know, whichever map you have, and you can use your own teleports and blah, 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 blah.
Kamisato.
And that's it. Yeah, not much to the place. But still, the fact that we can go in here is a big thumbs up. Because we need more places that we can go inside.
All right.
We need more interior locations. Now, yes, you can find interior locations here and there. I'm not going to point them all out, but still, I'm just saying, for as massive as the map is, come on, we need more interior locations. Now, here, though, I mean, just to point a few out. There's one over there. Of course, you just saw this one. Let's see. Let's see, there. Oh, come on, now I know there was another one here. Well, this is kind of an interior, but that's a weekly boss, so I don't know if... no, that one doesn't count. I could have sworn there was another one. Wasn't... no, wait, was it there? No, I don't think it was. Well, anyways, if we go over to, like, say, Mondstadt, you can go here, you know, inside that place. You can go inside the Cat's Tail place. You can go inside... was this one? No, not that one. Oh, here. Here, Angel's Share. You can go in there. You can go inside the church. Or, sorry, cathedral. You can go into the Dawn Winery, which, that's one thing I never understood after all this time, is why there's no map marker for the Dawn Winery. It just doesn't make any sense. You can go in there, but yet there's no map marker. I will never understand that. I feel like if I say you can go inside the inn here, I feel like that would be cheating, because it's not an actual interior. Yes, there's an interior to the place, but you don't load into it. It's just in the map. You know, there's no, like, loading screen or anything. Down here... I know I'm starting to list a lot more than I said. Down here... I know there's, like, a place right... okay, I can't put a marker, but right where the cursor is, there's, I believe that's an interior. I believe that's an interior there where the cursor is. Where else was interiors? That one is another one where I feel like I would say it's cheating, because that is kind of an interior. I mean, yes, it is, but it's not a loadable one. You know, you just walk right in the door. Where else? I think the Jade Chamber has an interior. I can't remember. It's been too long now. And I don't remember if you can freely go in there or not, if it did have one. In terms of Sumeru, I know that place, the tavern, has an interior. The cafe has an interior. Oh, house. Oh, God, I can't think of their names. Oh. Kev and... crying out loud. I have to look at this. Al Hatham. Okay, Al Hatham and... where's Kev? I probably passed him up. Oh, no, there he is. Kev. They have that one house. Located here. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, wrong. No, that's... that's their house. This... oh, you know what? No, this house here, that was the one that our character was able to go into for a little bit due to the main story, but I don't think we can go back in there. Or, wait, can't... no, I don't know if I tested that or not. I don't know if I tested, see if you can go back in there afterwards. I don't think you can. What else has an interior? Wait, why do I have that labeled as finished, yet have it still labeled there? I'll have to look into that. What else is interior? Here's what's going to get more difficult since we haven't actually, like, gone through these areas yet in terms of story. I feel like there might... Oh, yeah, there's a couple things interior here. That place, I think, has an interior. That place, I believe, has an interior. I want to say there's something else along here that has an interior, but I can't remember. Of course, we know the Opera House has an interior. That's a no-brainer. I was just in there the other episode. The Fortress has an interior. Yeah, look at this. I'm labeling all of them. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I feel like there's an interior somewheres here, I think, or no. Was it? Somewheres in this overall region, right here. I believe there's somewheres here that has an interior, but I can't think what, or where, or why, or how. There could be an interior here, but I wouldn't know about it. I don't know, because, again, we haven't really explored that yet, in terms of story-wise, to find these things. And, let's see, down here, I have no idea. I don't even think there's any interiors. I don't know. But anyways... Okay, well anyways, that's going to be it for episode 12 of season 8 of Genshin Impact. We'll of course be back next time with episode 13, where we will continue the tour of Natlan over here, starting with, of course, continuing the tour in this little area here, and then like I've said before, we'll come back down here, explore this section here, okay, and then we'll come up here and explore all this. Maybe this? I'm not sure, because that's tied to a quest, and I kind of accidentally started going over there by mistake. Unless I hold it. Well, unless I show a little bit and then just don't go any farther. Because, yeah, see, this part here is a lot like this down here. This was originally fogged. Yeah, well, clouded. Whatever you want to call it. Fog of War. And then we cleared it. So I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing here. But anyways, yeah, and then we'll also need to check out this. And you know what? If we get the time and chance, I want to see if I can try to glide to over here. And then just see how far out we can go over here. Even if I have to maybe grab a wave rider if we can. Oh, wait. I don't think we can. Oh, no. There's no wave rider spots. Oh, no. Okay, so we'll have to do it by hand. Not hand. Derp. By character. Yeah, and then just see how far out we can go. Oh, you know what? I can even use Farina. Yeah, that's right. I can use Farina to go all the way out here. So we can even do that if we get the time. Now, note, I'm not saying that that's specifically next episode. This, who knows, depending on how long it takes us to go through all of this, okay, it might not be till 2 episodes from now. I don't know. It's tough to say, because you figure in this episode, we covered all of this, well, when I say all of this, I mean, you know, just the bulk of the area. I mean, we didn't, like, go in every little nook and cranny, you know, so, yeah. But, I mean, we got a lot done, even though, yeah, I know map-wise it doesn't look like it, but trust me, we've seen a lot so far. We've made a lot of progress. But yeah, I would like to see if we can try to finish up the map tour in next episode if we can. But hey, if we can't, then we'll finish up the following episode. And then, like I've said before, once we are done with the map tour, then we will get to the... this quest here, so that I can unlock that enemy. And then after that, like I keep saying over and over every episode so far, Then we'll get back to the main story, and then continue that and go from there. Oh, also one last thing. The friendship quest I was talking about earlier. Okay, here's the funny thing. I don't remember actually how you activate it. Which... Oh, crap. I don't remember how... It's quest? No. Wait, story? Okay, well, yeah, we still have these. Oh, that reminds me. This is another thing that was changed. It was actually just changed in this last update. We no longer need those stupid keys to unlock the story quests anymore. So, like, originally, for the keys, you would have to literally get, I think, 2 days worth of, oh god, what do you call it? Your daily stuff, okay? The daily stuff that you have to do in the game, you have to do like 2 days worth to get like just 1 key. And you can hold up to like 3 keys, if I remember correctly. And you had to use keys on these things, okay? But anyways, they changed in this last update to where you don't need the keys anymore. You just simply need to complete the quests that are tied to them. Like in this case, you know how it's saying, okay, we gotta complete that chapter, blah, 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 blah. Which, of course, this is the same way it was before, but like I said, you also need those stupid keys. And, yeah, they got rid of the keys. So thank you for getting rid of the dumb keys for these things. But anyways, as for what we have, oh my god, this is a lot more than what it was last time I ever came in this menu. I'm actually scared. It's gonna take us a whole season just to go through all this. Wait, it's still showing the keys on this one. Why is it still showing the keys? It was in the... Or is it next update? Hold on, I might be goofing this up. It was either this update... No, if it... I specifically was reading up where the update was supposed to remove the keys, unless that was for next update. You know what? I will double check into that as to when that was, because I don't know why it's still showing the keys here. Because see, at the top of the screen here, you can see I'm holding 3 keys, and the thing at the bottom of the screen where it says 8 out of 8, yeah, that's within 2 days. You can or no, not 2 days. Oh god, now I can't remember how that was. You know what? Actually, BRB. Let me just double check in that real quick. See when that is. Okay, so here's the thing. They still want story keys for hangout events. They didn't remove that entirely, as we can see here. Crap. But they did remove the story keys for the store. I keep saying story keys. I'm sorry. They removed the keys from this for the story quests in version. Oh, I'm reading it up here. Version 5.4. Okay, that's when they removed the requirement for needing the keys for the story quests. But it seems they kept this keys for the hangout events, which. In my case, I think I already... Oh, wait, no. I still have to unlock them, I guess. Oh. Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, so how many do I need to unlock? 1. Oh, yeah, and then look at that. That needs 2, so that... Oh, for crying out loud. That's ridiculous. At least lower that down to 1. Okay, so 1, 2... And I'm assuming maybe these ones also require them. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, good gosh. Well, that's that. Yeah, but anyways, yeah, so we haven't even done any of these hangout events, even though I have these ones unlocked, but we've never actually done them. And then I know we did do story quests before, which, wait, where can I see the completed ones? Or can you not see completed story quests? Completed. Oh, here. Okay, yeah. So these are the story quests we've completed. Yeah, this whole thing's a mess. And then, of course, here's the main Archon quest we've completed. But then, yeah, this is what we still have left to do as of right now. And, of course, stuff's being always added. It's like, so much. Like, that's what I was saying before. It's going to take us a whole year to... I mean, of just non-stop Genshin Impact in order to go through all this. Yeah, I don't know when we're ever going to get to half that stuff. Especially the hangout events. I don't even know how they work. They're like a different... what's the word I want? Different... Not function. Different component, maybe? Yeah, they're like a different component of the game. They're a little different where you actually have, supposedly, from what I was reading up, unless I was misreading this, something about like, oh, you know what? No, I don't want to say anything in case I'm wrong, because I'm getting sick and tired of that, so screw it. Just say that, hey, the hangout, the hangout quest is something we still need to do, and I just don't know when we'll ever get to that, unless we devote a whole season to that. I don't know. We'll just, of course, have to wait and see. Well, anyways, we need to end this episode, so I'm going to shut up now. And, yeah, so anyways, this is going to be it for this episode. And as for next episode, look forward to just more of Natlan, more map exploring, and more of Genshin Impact. So look forward to all that. But anyways, again, it's going to be it for this episode, so until next time, keep on gaming.
There's a distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits. You can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons